besides mine. I just know I keep getting requests. It says continue. That you want to be in here?
Teammate? No, I want you to see my face. Hold up. There we go. Why isn't...
I know that you request me a couple times. But I don't know if it's because you want to talk or...
Yeah, I want to talk. Hey, I hate to disrupt your day at the beach and everything. You mind taking off those big-ass headphones so I could bully you, right? Like you bullied your son on live? That shit traumatized me. You're going to jail, bitch. You and your fucking husband. You're done.
That's all you want to come in here
No.
for?
Yo, fuck you. I heard what I heard. You can't gaslight any of my people or fucking any...
Well, it's not about you. It's about my kid. And you're saying it's about me. You're traumatized. It's not about you. See? That's why I don't want you in my box. You couldn't even talk maturely. At least I could talk calmly about it, yo. And can get blocked at the same time. That's fine by me. Next! I'm going to jail because I don't want to be with my husband anymore. Okay. Going to jail. I don't want to be with my husband anymore. Alright. Hello?
Hello.
Hey. What would you like to say? I'm going to jail. I'm not with my husband. I'm a bad person. Okay. Man.
I hate how you're sitting there laughing about it. Like there's some...
I'm not even with my husband. That's why.
That does not matter. The whole point that everybody is trying to get... The whole point that everybody's trying to get through to you is that you failed to protect him.
I didn't fail to protect him. He's in school right now. He's with me. He's not even with my husband. I don't know how I failed to protect him.
Last night or whenever this happened.
You don't even know. That makes it even sadder. That you're coming in trying to trying to talk about it, but you don't know what happened. That's crazy.
I do know what happened. I've seen the video. Millions of people have seen this video, and you are failing to...
Which people turn around and make stories about. All the time.
It is not for people to turn around and make stories about. This is for you to...
Walking and make a video about it saying, oh, Rose is drinking when I'm not. Like, if you're talking about Reddit, that don't count.
Okay, nobody's even worried about the drinking. What we're worried about is that your son is autistic. Your child is autistic. I have a nephew that is autistic.
Yes,
They do not understand. They do not understand how to feel. They get overstimulated. And then it's you as a mother that should be the one to protect that child, no matter if it's his father, his grandmother, the President of the United States.
Anymore.
You don't have to be with him anymore. But, I mean, just keep saying that you're not with him is not helping the fact any that you are allowing your child to be around him.
He's barely around him, so I don't know what you mean. You're just hearing one fact out of nothing. And most of the time he's ever been with life with my son or around my kid, you saw last time they were running when I showed. So,
okay, I'm not on here attacking you. I am on here simply trying to figure out what could be going through your mind as a mother. Are you being abused by him? Are you being threatened?
No.
Okay, so you're fine.
No, and we already discussed this a long time ago.
Okay. So if you are fine and you're not being abused, you're not being neglected, you're not being anything like that, then I want to know, I honestly want to know what is keeping you from protecting that baby, from saying something to him that you say, do not talk to my child this way. Don't scream at him. He's overstimulated.
Yeah, he sometimes acts like that, though, dramatically when I give him a shower, too. He just starts crying like that with me.
Okay, and he's going to because he's autistic. That doesn't give your soon-to-be ex-husband any right to scream at that baby. That is the problem that we have, is that he was literally screaming in his face. And the child, the only way that he has to...
But you didn't actually see. You only hear. So how do you know it was in directly his face?
I'm just saying that's just a metaphor. That is just, it doesn't matter if he was in his face. It was directed at him. It was screaming at him. That overstimulates an autistic child. That would overstimulate somebody as myself. And there's nothing wrong with me.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm already going to therapy and taking classes for me, but I don't know about him to deal with situations, so that's on him.
Okay, but that is where you as a mother, I'm trying to guide you into the right direction. That is where you as a mother need to make sure that he is getting whatever treatment that he may need to get or whatever else before you allow your child to be in his presence.
Well, I'm already doing that already.
He made a video saying that somebody took his voice and made a, you're sitting here telling us that yes, it was indeed him. It was him in that video. But he's making videos saying that somebody stole his voice. He never yelled at his child. He's taking no responsibility and no accountability for what?
He just stayed there, and I got McDonald's with my son last night, so I don't know what you mean.
What I mean is if you watch on his TikTok, he has a video posted that he's crying, that somebody must have used his voice, that he never done this to your son. He never yelled at your son. He never, done this or that.
We don't yell at my son at all. He's usually really nice to him, so...
But he did in the video. Who videoed the live? Who went live?
I did. I went live but I didn't.
Okay.
I had my phone down.
Okay, so why can I ask, why did you go live?
Because I was gonna post and stuff. But I was trying to figure out what was going on and to see if my son was taking a shower or not. And I know that my son was in there yelling, and he was yelling, so I was trying to figure out what was going on. That's why my phone was down. And that's why I ended up ending my live, because I'm like, what's going on? So confused.
Okay, so it wasn't meant to be recorded, but it was recorded, and that's the thing that everybody's, so this is what we.
Everybody's concerned. It's my son's concern, and I'm already taking care of it. So,
honey, it's not your son's concern. He's a baby. He does not understand. He is autistic.
Yeah, but you guys understand, and you know that it's not about you, it's about him. like you
Yes,
said.
and that is why we are here. We are advocating for him, and you feel as if you're being attacked, and you're taking it as you are being attacked, when in reality, that baby.
Respond to it. At least you're calm. The other chick wasn't. The other
Okay,
chick
and I'm trying to remain calm. I'm trying to figure out where anybody would find it to be okay that a child, and I don't care, a child that doesn't have a disability or a child with a disability.
saying that like I'm concerned to it's for us when it's not for them, it's for my son. That's
Okay. Does your ex-husband slash husband slash whatever, does he talk to you in that way?
No, he, like I told you, he usually doesn't talk to us like that at all. He
Okay.
act like that at all.
But you said that the grandmother has hit your child, correct?
Yeah, you spanked him once, but he laughed about it.
Okay, and you had the child at the grandparents' house last night, right?
Yeah, but she was out and about.
Okay, it doesn't matter. You don't take your child back to somebody. You just, I'm not understanding. I guess that what I'm not understanding as how you as a mother can be okay with the situation of knowing, yeah, he throws a fit. So my ex-husband or whatever, is trying to do his best, is what you're portraying it as, is that he's trying to do his best to make him mine.
Wait, what? Some about trying his best to make him mine. What do you mean?
When he is screaming and hollering like that, you said that he does that all the time.
Just with showers, and he usually just cries because he doesn't want to take a shower. That's all.
Okay, therefore he has a fear. There is some type of fear, some type of phobia with him taking that shower.
I think he just needed a routine, and I already am talking to my therapist about it, and he gave me a number to go to a specialist for autism. Hello. And
Okay.
so a number for that to help me with his autism. I know that.
Okay, and that's what I'm trying to get through to you. So, dead father.
Basically, through to me is you're talking for everybody else when you actually don't know me. That's the problem.
I care less about everybody else. I'm advocating for your child. I don't care what everybody else has to say. I don't care what everybody else does. I don't care. I'm talking about your child. I'm here speaking for him, not for Fred that's on TikTok, not to make friends, not to make followers. I am talking honestly, a mother to a mother.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can't even, now you're looking at me.
So going through programs to be better for my son. I've already been doing that. I've already took drug tests, and I've already taken classes. I'm taking therapy. I already went to.
Okay, but it shouldn't take, honey, it should not take this as a mother. It shouldn't take drug tests and therapy and everything. If you are already a mother, when you laid down and had that baby, you should have had all the therapy that you had needed for your life to take care of them. I would lay my life.
Taking a lot of therapies, and I'm taking a lot of stuff to become a better mom, and you're sitting there like, oh, you should already do it, when I'm telling you I am doing all those things.
Okay,
And yes,
okay.
drug test to prove the world that you're clean, then it doesn't matter to me, because at least I'm doing everything I can to be there for my kid and be a better person.
Don't prove anything to the world. Prove it to your son. When somebody is screaming at him, when somebody is being verbally, mentally, physically abusive to him, you stand in front of him, not behind him. You stand in front of him. You take that. He is innocent.
Already doing that.
What?
Said I'm already doing that. I'm already here with him. He's in school. He's here with me. I'm already doing all that.
Hey, so why have you not took that video and turned it in to CPS to let them see how he treats your child?
Because I'm not worried about that.
Why are you not worried about that?
Because he's with me and he's going to stay with me. He's not even with him. That's why I'm not worried about it.
Okay, but that is still something to worry about.
Not if I'm not with him. You understand? If I'm not with him, how is it to worry about if I'm not with him? That don't make sense. If I'm not
because you're taking the child back around him. You're allowing that to happen. That is the whole point. That everybody is so.
I've even heard that, and that's the first time that's ever happened.
Okay, and you know what? It only takes one time.
To him, because I even told Sam that. Like, oh,
it only takes one time. You could hear the fear in that child.
No, nothing besides what you know. But a lot of people get out. Whatever rumors or whatever, like they said, oh, he was hit.
There's no rumors. This is not rumors. See, this is why people are yelling at you, because you will not take 2 seconds to listen to anybody else, to even listen to reason.
Responding to you about how I'm doing all this stuff because I'm not listening. Yeah.
Okay, I could care less what you're doing. You are doing what you're doing. What about him?
Sense.
What about him? Why is he still in this child's life? Why are you not turning that video?
Not like that. Maybe it was like that day, but he's literally not like that. He hasn't been like that throughout his whole life. That's what you don't get.
Okay, but listen to me. Please, quit with the game for a minute. Pause your damn game. Pause the game. And listen to me, please. Look at me in the eye as a mother.
I already am listening. I already did listen. I responded to you. I reacted to you.
This ain't a game. This is not a game. So please, pause your game.
I'm going to be...
I am a survivor. I am a survivor of abuse. Sexual, physical, mental, verbal, any kind of abuse you can think of. I am a survivor. And coming from a survivor, telling you, trying to get it through to you, it only takes one time for them to act that way. There's something.
What I'm doing as a parent already for my kid. And then you're turning around saying I'm not hearing you when I'm talking to you. Why would I respond to you if I'm not listening to you? If I wasn't listening to you, I would have had my mouth shut and acted stupid, or I would have been stupid. But I'm responding to you calmly, and
you are responding, but your responses are so short and so blank. Your responses are so cut short, and you're trying everything to protect him, not your child.
I'm not trying to protect my son already. He's with me.
Okay. Okay. And then the father comes into your home in a fit of rage, because if he can have rage toward a child like that, could you imagine what he could do to your age? What?
Doing anything to anybody, honestly.
How do you know that? Can you put it down? And especially after this video has went viral, how can you say that he's not gonna?
He even tried to make me go viral, saying I was dead at 2021, and then I was still alive. They always try to say a whole bunch of fake stuff.
Okay, but this is not fake. This isn't something that people are putting out there that's fake. This is something that you posted that is real life, and he is being called out on said thing. Who's to say that he's not going to come to your home?
He's not going to be here.
And you know that. You know that for sure. That you're protected. That your child is protected. You know that for 100% fact.
He's already with me.
Okay, but that's the thing. Turn. Show them.
You would have heard him times.
Okay, show not only the world, but show your child that you are going to be a mother above all.
I already am been a mother. I've already been taking classes, therapy, everything. I've even requested for other people to give me classes, and some of them say I'm disqualified.
Then take the video.
So,
take the video that you have and show us physical proof. Show us physical proof that you are advocating for your child.
I don't need to prove the world anything. You just said that. Now you're telling me to prove the world. Make it make sense.
Prove to your child, I said. Prove to your child that you are there to protect him.
Fuck you guys. It's about my son. And then you're turning around saying it wasn't about him. Make it make sense.
It is about your son. You're making this about you. Everybody is trying to attack you.
Yeah, and that's fine. They can attack me all they want. They've been doing it from day one. Once they found out I was a parent.
And you are allowing every bit of it. You're even allowing it to your child. Do not allow.
I was not even a kid on that one. It's literally to talk about the internet bullying me, but okay. I'm not a I'm offline. You don't understand. I already had this discussion. You're just assuming because you see a video, you're assuming it's this, and you said it's about my kid, but then now you're saying you don't need to show the world. Now you're telling me to show the world, and now you're not.
I'm not assuming shit, and you are making up any excuse you can find to make up.
I'm already took accountability and already.
You have not took accountability. If you took accountability, you would have turned his ass in, and you would have made sure that he was never around your son again. That is accountability.
He's not going to be doing it. I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you mean he's not going to be doing that? How do you know?
Because I have known this guy for over 13 years. How long have you known him? You just don't know him. And then you don't even know me. And then you're assuming you know me. Like, you're basically getting into my life saying,
are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? This is something that you yourself posted. This is not something that somebody's getting on the internet bullying you over.
TikTok. She's assuming that I don't have the ability to protect my kid, and then she's saying show proof that she turned around. She said, get off with her? Okay.
Yeah, that's what I would do. If I lived next door to you.
For real. Because, like, I already know it's because I told her the truth already. I told her everything, and then she doesn't believe me, and then she assumes I'm not listening to her.
Well, you know what? You don't have to listen to her. How about that?
It's just...
She's on TikTok. Fuck her. Sorry, but that's how I feel.
I mean, I already explained that my son's with me, and she's like, how do you know he's not going to do it again? Well, if he's with me, how is... And then it just doesn't make sense. I already answered all the questions and everything. And
well, if she's a lady who's trying to give you advice, tell her to stick to her own fucking backyard and not worry about yours.
Yeah. It's just crazy.
It's not my business, but I couldn't take you repeating yourself 100 times anymore. He's not listening.
Yeah, and she's the one saying I'm not listening. And that's what's irritating me.
People suck.
That's what I'm saying.
Realize where it builds, right?
I didn't know am I host? I don't think I'm host. No, you're host.
No, I am, and my lobby sucks, so...
Wait, am I friends with you? I wasn't sure if I'm... Oh, snap. I wasn't sure.
Rollo invited you.
Yeah, I know, but I thought you were my friend too. At first.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just am a mom, and I have a grandson who has autism, and you don't need any more aggravation on your freaking plate. That's all.
So you're a mom of autism too?
No, I'm not a mom. I'm a grandma.
Oh.
I'm 18 now, so he graduated high school. So just like he's doing what you're doing. Don't worry about what these people got to say, right? Right, Rollo? Right, Rollo?
I don't think he's talking.
She can't, if her mic isn't working, she's probably going to have to restart after this game.
Oh. See, she has an autism kid too. Well, not her. But... I got like 10 invites, but I'm not accepting them. Well, I'll accept hers. Sarah's I can. Sarah I can. She's always nice to me, unless she...
She invited me, and she wanted to join me last night, but
Hey, girl.
Hello.
Hola. Hi, how are you? How are you?
Alright.
Don't take anybody's bullshit. Just ignore the haters and stuff. You're doing wonderful, dear, and I love you dearly. You're doing awesome. All we can do is our best and try our best as a mother.
No, they just keep thinking that he lives with me when he doesn't live with me.
Well, let them, whatever they want to think.
And they
Let
keep
them.
with them, and I'm like, quit putting words in my mouth, quit acting like you're in my life, like you actually are here in my house. You're not in my house. You don't know that you don't understand I'm doing everything myself. Things that I've never even done, I'm doing myself.
God love you.
They keep turning it around and saying, oh, you're not doing it. It's like...
Just ignore. Just ignore. You know what? Regardless of what we do, how we parent, how we dress, you're always going to have haters. We're all going to have haters. So.
I'm not hear people's opinions, but if they're nice about it, you know, like that lady was being nice though. She wasn't like the other chick yelling at me. That I do know.
Yeah, no, she was a little bit on you. Yeah. I don't know.
She's repeating herself, and when I tried to be honest with her, she's like, "How do you not know you're my kid?"
Yeah, I heard some of it. I watched her. Yeah. No, just like I said, everybody, we all have haters of some sort or whatever, regardless of where they come from, and regardless of like how we parent and act and stuff and dress, there's always going to be somebody hating on us. So you got to learn to just totally ignore it, block or shut them off. And like, I literally have like,
because it's like, they're like, oh, you're still with them if you get a divorce. I'm like, okay, yeah, but you have to kind of be with that person to discuss a divorce. Like what? Unless I do it over the phone, yes, I can. But you know what I mean? Like, they think like, oh, he's in your life if you want a divorce. I'm like, that makes no sense. Because if you get a divorce, that means you're a person out of your life. That makes no sense.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't know. I feel for you each and every day. Like, anytime you come on, I'm like excited because you're on live. I think I message you all the time saying, are you going live? But I enjoy watching you and stuff, and to see people how they hate on you, it breaks my heart for you. It really does.
That people have opinions, but like one
Keep them to
minute
yourself.
your son, and then the next they're like, you got to show the world, and then they say you don't need to show the world, and it's like you're not making sense. Like I had to end that call because it's like she's like, how you know it's not gonna happen again? It's like
People
already
people
with my.
complain.
I didn't even
People
go with Sam today. I asked Sam's mom to go shopping for me. I was shopping with her.
Yeah. People can change. People.
Really involved in that problem, then I would be still talking to him, and I'm not even near him today. And then they're like, then show us. And I'm like, what do you mean show us?
You just say it's none of your goddamn business.
That's what I thought when you said show us. Who I live. That's the problem.
No, people need to mind their own goddamn business. People change, regardless of what they've done in their past. And stuff. People can change, they can learn from what they've done, period. So, I don't know.
And then they started saying it's on video, and then they started saying rumors like, oh, he hit him, and then turn around and say, no, it's live. And I'm like, then how do you know that he was hit if you didn't see it? Like, that doesn't make sense. And, like, I already went in there and find out what was going on. I already went in there, so I already know what was happening. You know what I mean? Like, dang. And then I'm like, no, you're not. Like, don't tell me how my son's gonna have to, take that.
Just every day, wake up and hold your head up really high because you're beautiful and you're doing awesome. Okay? I mean that. Like my heart, like I want to cry for you now because I wouldn't put up with that shit. People got no common sense and they don't care, like they bash people and everything all the time. And I don't even like this app as much now as I used to when I first got on it because of all the hate people get. And it really bothers me. So, yeah. Just ignore them. Just completely ignore. For real. You do you. They can mind their own damn business.
What more can I possibly do? If it's not happening now, then there's nothing I can do about it either. They need to realize that. Like if it happened yesterday, then it would be over with. And then, like I said, I went with my son and I got McDonald's. And then we watched something, me and my son. And then I told him he had to go to bed because he had school tomorrow. Yeah. My husband has nothing to do with that. He's not even here. And if he was here, you would have heard his voice. And then the chick's like, how do you know that? I'm like, well, because
you're always around. You're always around with him. Yeah, you're always with your son. So it's not like it would happen. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're always.
It's the first time that Sam actually raised his voice. Last time I was live, I showed you guys live of him running with him playing tag, playing football. And somehow in everybody's brain, they're like, oh, this is happening all the time. Actually, this has never happened besides what happened last night, which I was confused too. Yeah. But I also know that Sam's stressed. I'm not making an excuse for him, but I do know he's stressed.
Yeah.
I know that and our whole life changed. My son, his whole life has changed. The internet hating and doxing made everything change.
The internet's awful. It's awful for the mind.
Sam, when they were doxing me, that means a stranger could have came in and hurt him or yelled in his face or whatever she's saying. And they're acting like they're better than Sam when they're not any better than Sam. If they're doxing me, where a stranger could come in and do those things to me or my son. And it just makes me upset because they're gonna sit there and act like they're better than me when they sit there.
No, they're not though. If they're bashing somebody, they're no better. If they're bashing people, they're no better than the person they're bashing, right?
They were no better.
We've all done wrong in our past. We all have. Guaranteed we all have done something wrong that we're not proud of and everything. And some people still continue to make mistakes, And
I'm not trying to make the same mistakes. That's why I'm taking the drug test I've already took before because of people online. I've been already threatened twice that they were gonna take my kid away, and I'm still fighting for my kid. I still done everything, and I'm not even with Sam anymore after what happened between.
That's you making a change. That's you making a change, because I know that I'm not
See that.
Yeah.
They already just see, oh, this, that. But it's like, I'm doing what I can. I left after everything was going on at Sam's parents' house. That's what I left. And then it's like, they don't see that I already did that. Like,
Just
how,
ignore.
like, how do you know this ain't gonna happen? Because I left that home. I'm leaving everyone
That's the biggest step, is leaving from
themselves for the holidays. And
Rose. Listen.
no one at the end of the day, and I'm still getting bullied online saying that I'm doing something I'm not doing. That's
Yeah,
what's
listen, like you're torn. You're torn is what it seems like. Like, and you moving away from where Sam was living or whatever, like you and your son that's a big change right there that you've done. So I'm proud of you for that. Anyways, and you're torn because you want, even though he did what he did in the past, and hopefully he's learned from it, you're torn because you still want him in his son's life. You want them to still be in each other's lives, which is.
But I also need to find out if he's able to take the autism classes with me, so he can learn to deal with this, so he doesn't have to feel that way.
Yeah.
At my son, or feel a certain way how to deal with them. Because
Yeah.
I can, but nobody understands that it's not easy.
No, I have a friend named Raymond. He's older than me, and he, not that matters, but he's an older man. Like, I hang with him, like, often or whatever. He's a really good guy and father. I give him, like, all the credit in the world. His daughter, I think, is 10, and she's autistic, and it is not an easy thing. It's not. I give him all the credit in the world. And you. Having an autistic child, from what I see, is not easy. It's far from it. How you gotta, like, handle them and stuff and everything? Yeah. So, I give you, like, tons of credit.
Yeah, and my therapist even said that he's given me a specialist number to call, and I was gonna call it this week to find out about it. And it's a specialist, literally, it helps parents and the children and the parents. He said it's even better than him, because he says, I have some knowledge, but he said this person is professional and will teach you and guide you.
They'll
And
give you a
I
tip.
told the lady that, and she's like, well, how do you know? Like, what do you mean, how do I know? I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I know what direction I'm trying to go at. But do you understand that I'm trying to go that direction? I'm trying to be a better person. I don't need people. I need guidance, but I don't
You
need
don't need
people.
somebody putting you down when you're trying to make better change. You don't need people bashing you while you're trying to make changes.
It's like she was saying she was helping me, speaking for him, but then turn around and it's like, how do you know, and all that? And it's like, I promise you, like, that I'm trying to make it better.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be better overnight. You know what I mean?
It'll take time. It's a learning thing. You have to, work with a therapist or whoever, and they'll give you tips and guidance on the best ways to raise your child and stuff. And, like, when he has an out or something like that and goes whatever, then they can tell you, like, do this and try this and that and whatever. So, yeah.
Exactly. And it's, and like I said, all this guidance and stuff is not going to happen overnight. Like, it's not like, some people just don't always, and I'm not obviously like that other lady with her man shooing the kid away from the food. Definitely not that.
There's people who give their kids up for adoption because they can't handle, when they're autistic and when whatever. I mean, yes, it might be hard on some parents. I myself wouldn't do it. I would go to the ends of the earth before I ever did that. But I mean, you could be a person like that, but you're willing. You're a loving mom, and you're willing to do what you have to do to stay in his life. You know what I mean? So.
And she's like, why are you laughing and smiling? Well, because I don't want to base on my life crying all day, every day. Like I expected me to sit here and cry all night and day or something.
No, we don't want that. You don't want that. No.
Or have depression, which I'm surprised I don't. Honestly, I'm surprised. But I think, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I guess I don't know. I'm lucky my brain didn't go in there. I just know.
My brain's not with it half the time. My brain's not there. I don't know. I just.
Depression world, which I'm grateful for. Because I used to have, like, postpone them and stuff, and it was terrible. And then I'm sorry, nobody could grill me on that back then because I didn't go on TikTok, but I actually was alone the whole time trying to figure myself out. So,
You know what? No matter what you're going through, you'll get through it. And like I said, the therapists or whoever, do what you got to do, make the calls, and they'll help you out significantly. Because like I said, I got a friend who has an autistic child, and I mean, whatever they're telling him is working out great. So, yeah, you'll get there, Rosie. You'll get there. Just.
I mean, this therapist is pretty good. He's like telling me about a routine, and usually my son doesn't cry as much about the shower as much as he do. And I don't think it's fear. I think it's just the fact that he just doesn't want to do it. And the thing is, why I'm saying I don't think it's fear is because Sam's brother, he sometimes doesn't want to take showers, and he is 24 years old, and we still have to remind him, hey, remember to take a shower, and he's 24.
I know friends older than that who are scared of water and stuff like that, or whatever the reason is. They don't like to do it. It's just the person or whatever, or maybe they almost drowned when they were younger.
One time I was with this guy, which ended up in a DV, but this guy, he was in his, pretty much almost in his 30s.
Yeah.
And he didn't take a shower for a whole month. Honestly, I ended up leaving the relationship, but I'm just saying, some people just don't like taking showers and stuff.
Yeah. Some people like to take baths or whatever, or they just like the sponge bath. Sometimes some people just do a quick wash and rinse off. As long as you're like clean and stuff, like it's okay.
I'd be like, you want to I'll take a shower with you, man. You know, that's
no one's business.
But at the same time, I didn't want to stay with him forever because honestly, it was kind of difficult. And at the end now, I'm like, my son's like that, and it's like, dang, man. It's like, I don't know. I feel like I'm still guided to have to figure out how to get my son to take a shower, and it's like, dang, it's not the same as a 30-year-old. And I honestly sometimes wonder, like, I hope that my son's not going to be like, no offense, Sam's brother and like my ex, and be complicated about taking a shower, because when he gets older, I'm hoping he learns. I'm also taking occupation therapy, and one of his goals is to teach him about a routine of taking a shower. So, like, that's why it makes me upset, like, when people are bullying me, because they don't understand. I'm literally taking speech, occupation, and I'm actually going to be, from my therapist, getting, information how to deal with autism. He's going to learn more about that. So, you're not taking accountability. They're saying I don't take accountability, but it's like, as if you actually hear me, I am taking accountability. You just don't want to hear that I'm being a better person. You would rather hear me fall.
A lot of people want to see others fail, is what it is.
Yeah,
they get a rise out of it or something. I don't know. People are weird.
Like, you're laughing, you're smiling, you're failing, you're happy about this. No, I'm not happy about what happened. It's just, I think I should be sitting there moping and crying about it every second, because I think that things can get better when you don't want things to be better for some reason.
You just need to start surrounding yourself with support. People that's there to support you and want nothing but the best for you, and happy people. Fuck the other people, the bad people, the trolls, and all that stuff. You don't need it. While you're trying to work on yourself and get better for you and your son or whatever, and make things better for your life to move on, then just push some people to the side, the negative people, because that's not going to help. You need all the support. And like I see a lot in the chats, people saying, pay attention to the positive comments, Rosie, and stuff like that. I've seen that mentioned a few times. You got to do that. And just get a moderator or whatever to block out all the negatives. And it'll help.
Well, especially when they said on Reddit, and the lady's like, oh, well, it's live video. I know, but I'm saying most of the time on Reddit, I'll be like drinking water and they turn it into vodka, or they'll make videos saying I passed away, and then they turn around and then they say, like, no, this is real news. And I'm like, actually, you don't know what real news, because they have a video saying soup, 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 and saying that
I've seen it. Not on Reddit, but I have seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it. And that's when I stopped watching Reddit, because I'm like, they're making videos saying that they're calling out these weird men's names. It's like my son's calling their names out. And it's like, to me, it screams sicko. You know what I'm saying?
And there's lots of sick people out there.
Yeah. It screams
Just get rid of Reddit. Get rid of Reddit.
Pretty much. Oh, they banned it once, but somehow they got it back.
What are you drinking? Red Bull? I'm drinking iced tea.
I put
what are you
myself
drinking?
down for my
I'm making it. I'm making iced tea.
I'm dressed loose. I just said this ain't an adult, and I thought it got taken down, but I don't know.
I don't know. Just get rid of Reddit. I would highly suggest, because that's all negative from what I hear. I don't have Reddit. No, I know. It's a new year coming up next month, and I want nothing but positivity. So I deal with like 2 good friends. That's it, and life is wonderful.
No, I just on there because every time people like promoting that app, and I'm like, if you want to go there and look at people that are probably sickos and make up their own stories, go for it. Last time they said that I hit my kid, and then after like that minute when they supposedly said I did that, I told my kid, hey, they think I hit you, and he started laughing. And then the last time, I'm not gonna lie, one time I was hanging out with my son, and I made a comment saying, oh, I told my son, they think you're in a cage. And then he started laughing and saying, ha, Mom, you're in a cage. That's exactly what he said. You get me? Like, my son hysterically started laughing, and then he said, ha, Mom, you're in the cage. Like, he didn't even think he thought it was funny. And I started laughing because it makes me laugh when he laughs. And so anything I address on the internet and he starts laughing usually makes me feel better and makes me laugh. Because that's all. And I even told people, if you want, after my son gets out of school, I can even have him say it here, all by himself. Sorry, my friends are loud. But I can even have him say it by himself if you want. Like, just saying, like, oh, did Dad hit you? And have him respond by himself. While I'm here. Don't matter. But the thing is, you making excuses or you making rumors, that's no fun.
Yeah, I had my coffee this morning.
I don't have coffee. I should have bought coffee, but I'm trying to stay off coffee.
Blames me for bitching too much.
Hold on, I gotta unmute myself. I have myself muted. Hey,